Hello, hello, hello. This is Tom from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. Today I want to talk about something. I've actually talked about it last week. Was something that we had mentioned about income and having a income here and make sure that you have an exit plan for emergencies. Now, I'm going to talk about something for a couple of minutes, and at the end of this video, you're going to see a good friend of mine. He's 87. He found himself in a bad situation, and the situation is that his cards, his bank cards, he got sick, and he got sick about a month before his credit cards were going to run out on his bank. And so he got sick. I did not know anything about it. His wife did not know anything about it, but his cards has expired because he did not get any new cards. Now they shipped some to him, but he never got any receipt of it. So what happened was he never got receipt of the old cards, and so what they do, they actually declined them and put them, just did it, and they waited, I guess, for a phone call from them. In between all that had happened, all of his funds that were available that he had was not available. So he found himself without any money, and he found himself in a situation where he was sick, and his cards worked for a time where he was in the hospital, but then right after that, I guess apparently they stopped working, and he did not have any new cards. During that time, they called the bank to get new cards sent. And as you know, coming from U.S., federal, I think Navy Federal, it's coming from U.S. here, it can create really a time difference and a time problem on when you're going to get them. Now they sent them, of course, mail. I don't know why they didn't send them FedEx or DHL, but I did not talk to them, and it was not something I was aware of. What had happened, the wife called and said, Alton is not doing so well, and I did not know he had really kind of went down the deep end into a different mindset. And as you see in this video coming up, now this video coming up is not going to be monetized. I will not make money off my friend. I will not try to do anything like this. I just want people to be aware when you're coming to the Philippines, and be prepared on anything that may happen. Be prepared on, you get sick, have some type of backup plan. Now, a couple ideas that I want to say if you're coming here is there's a couple of things you can do. You can open up a bank account here. I had talked about that. You can open a bank account here. And some banks, you have to have an ACR card. Now, in some instances, they require you an ACR card that said it has to be this type, just any ACR card at these particular banks where I live, okay, where I live. So where I live is different than all the other places. Where everybody else lives is different than any other place. So every area is different where you live as far as getting things done. It's differently. Like you can go to this office, it costs you this much, and the same company owns it. Go over here, it's different prices. So be prepared for emergency in a situation. You can actually get what they call M. Mueller credit card, where you put so much money on a card. It's just like a gift card. You put so much money in it, you can actually draw money off of it anywhere in the Philippines. So you could actually put 1,000 or 2,000 US dollars on that. It's probably a good thing to have at least 40, 50,000 peso on it, or 30,000 peso. And in this video, he's out of money. His rent's not paid. His medicine's not being filled. Is laid on his electric, water, oxygen. He's just laid on everything. Well, now he's in a bad situation. He has no money. So what I did, I gave him money to sustain him, to take care of him until his cards come in, so he is set. But as I said, I'm not going to it's not going to be monetized or anything because he's a friend of mine, and I will not make money off of it. I'm just telling everybody in this video, be prepared on anything that could happen at any given time. Have some type of insurance, have some type of backup plan in case something happens. You're going to see that he thinks the Marines are coming to get him. He is a Marine. He was in the Korean War, and he thinks the Marines are going to come save them. He said, don't worry about getting this, don't worry about getting that, because Marines will furnish it and they'll take care of him 100%. he's not getting not enough oxygen to the brain. He has liver failure. His liver's starting to fail. Being drinking for the last however long, doesn't matter, a long time. And he was, like I say, he's in the Korean War. He has money. He just has no access to it. He has quite a bit of money. Reason why I know that, we've talked about it many times. And he said he had a backup plan, but his mind is gone to a different area, so he has forgotten what the backup plan is. I don't know. I asked his wife. She says he's not even talked to me about anything. She knows nothing. If something happened to me tomorrow, Chicha has all the information, everything she needs to do, bank accounts, all. So the key is to have a bank account here and a bank account here, or some type of means that you can get access. Even if you have to call, like she could call my brother and, hey, can I have 50,000 peso or 100,000 peso immediately, and then you just take it out of the bank, whatever. That could easily happen that way, and there's no worries about that. So make sure that your cards are set. If something happens, you get sick and your cards are not ready, make sure you have your bank cards that are available. If not, have two accounts somewhere, or have accounts to where you can actually do that, because if you don't have it in one account, they can pull it out of another account. So don't have all your eggs in one basket. So this video is very important for that. Don't have all your eggs in one basket. Make sure you take a look at that. Another thing to make sure that is that your bank account is squared away, the deposits going in, your wife has that access, and they've been married now a little over almost 2 years. She should have access to the bank. I don't know. She has his credit card. When we gave them the money, we gave it to her so she can pay her rent, pay her electric, get food in the house, pay the oxygen, get him some medication, and get everything that he needs to do that. So, also, if you have to hide a little at the house, what Chichi and I do, it's not perfect. There's no such thing as perfect. We have a little available that we can grab from, 10,000 peso, that if something did happen, you need 10,000 peso. And this poor family, this lady, Filipina, had borrowed, pawned her earrings and pawned the diamond ring and pawned the wedding bands and things like that. We don't want to get in that situation where that happens. We want to get it before. But now she's said enough that she's fine. She don't have to worry about it. If the cards come next week, fine. If they don't come to the following week, that's fine. They sent by mail. I have no idea why they didn't send them DHL, but that's none of my business. Right. There's nothing I can do about it anyway, right? Type, exit plan. Make sure you have some type of exit plan. Are you ready for food, electric, things like that? And, you never know what will happen at any given time. So what had happened, he got sick, went in the hospital, had water in his lungs, had it drained, and they went to the doctor and says, hey, his liver's failing. Put him on medication, and then he accidentally fell out of the bed, got dizzy, and fell, but just scraped his arm. It was okay, he didn't break anything, he's all right, because he's in excellent condition. Physically, he's in pretty good shape. To be honest with you, he wore my wife and I out, but now he can't even walk 10 feet because he's not exercising. He's tired, he's given up, and I think he's given up on life. So prayers out to this Marine, and please send blessings to him in prayers, because he's okay. He's okay financially and everything, because he has money, and of course he just didn't have access to it. But he will have access to it whenever they're getting the cards. So this next video coming up, just look at it, and I want to thank everybody for watching our videos, and please hit subscribe.
No problem with the little car. They can get it anytime if they want.
You want a little money on a little car? Okay. What else you need?
Rent.
Rent, okay. We can do that.
Utilities.
Okay, we can do that.
What else you got? Anything else?
Food?
Sa man ni
Food?
ikapila naman na day. Oh, extra na.
Okay. Okay, well we can do that. How much is all that, Alton?
Where's the passport?
Why?
You ain't going anywhere. Marines will get it when they come.
Yeah. I need the passport just to prove everything. Please, can I have my passport?
I think it's in the lockbox at the bank.
Huh?
Don't you have a at the bank? No. Okay.
I don't have a bank account here.
Oh. Well, I'll have Miss Ruth get with Mama Beth to find out how much you need, and I'll take care of it. Okay?
Good.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, Mom? Okay, Mom.
Well, she'd be other days.
No, that's okay. Let her be upset at you. We'll do it. We'll help out.
Best for her. For me.
Yeah. We can do that. So how far behind are you?
They sent it last June. And we did not receive yet, so we called the federal. And they said that on the way. And he is asking for another card because it's not yet arrived. So they said they deactivate the card,
Right. To send a new one.
send a new one.
Ah.